Excessive use of drugs are never right. In society, we face a number of problems. We face many different problems from ocean to ocean. But the problems these days are drugs, specifically illegal drugs. With drugs comes from many different problems. Drugs causes bad decision making, committing crime, and gets people very addicted to making bad decisions and choices. It aren't necessarily making people to do things that, that aren't right, but make it so that people don't think straight. When people make wrong choices, it usually puts people around them in danger, which isn't good to have citizens endangered ever. People go simply crazy and awful, and sometimes drugs are the reason for going crazy. If you have ever seen the show Cops or anything like that, most of the shows are filled with people going crazy and committing crimes. That leads into my next subject, which is committing homicide, DUI, etc. All these are horrible things that people do while on drugs. If the world was to crack down on drugs, there would be less crime and murderers, less crime and so on. The world would be a way better place. Bad habits are the worst thing about drugs. Common bad habits of drugs are skipping school, skipping work, and not paying bills are just a few common habits caused by drugs, by illegal drugs. First, skipping off in school will get you nowhere because when you skip a lot, school will get you kicked out. Once college is ruled out, then you have a very little chance of getting a good paying job. Also, then you wouldn't be able to afford rent, insurance, bills, groceries, and drugs itself, and whatever has to be paid. Once that happens, you would lose everything that you were paying on and you were paying off. To speak it audible to you, my dearest listeners, pay attention to these things. Imagine a world where there are no drugs or whatsoever. You wouldn't have to fear as much about crime. No more worrying about what you choose to try because it doesn't have drugs in it. No more worries about people are doing when their loved ones do not know where they are. The world would be a better place, less crime, less bad decision making, less addicted people, and less wackos in our society. Our world will be drug free. Stop now or die now. Wouldn't that be great? If you think, then stop using illegal drugs, because that is the key in making the world peaceful and successful.